up in there, but I think we could. That would mean that we have linked up with the Northwestern Front, although that in itself doesn't really mean a whole lot, but... Well, sure. That's fine. Because otherwise these guys need to go all the way down there, and since I want to move towards Skolm, that's actually a pretty long way to go, and I want to make 100% sure that I can get there. So that is probably for the best. As long as I keep attacking them, these guys will be in trouble. Ideally, they'll be at 1 by the time I attack, but that didn't work. Oh well. Let's get on the road. As always, I have to be careful of ambushes that might be anywhere. Let's actually continue moving. We'll finish that off another way and then unite this area. That's probably better that way. Let's actually start moving up here as well. I actually want to use these guys in support. You can still only move 1 hex. Wow. You're in the way now. Not just a little bit. Okay, we also need to make sure that our units are at maximum efficiency, so some of my units might actually need to delay a bit. Although for... yeah, for these guys I'm probably just well off moving forward already. Well, if we know there's nothing there, I can move that way. Attack, push into the city, attack, moving down there. Keep harassing this thing. Finish off the German infantry, get into the woods. Start moving down. I can keep these guys to attack this thing as a flanking force while we move down. It's dubious whether they will be in time for an assault on Kolm, but... Recon. Not a problem. You guys just repairing again, and that's it. Guess I'll keep attacking. Special event United. Our vanguard forces linked up successfully with the Northern Pincer, thereby pocketing a large number of German troops in the area of Demyansk. Good. They'll probably not be specifically cut off, but hey, I'm gonna move these guys back to Marjovo actually, but that it is quite useful. Let's move all the way out here. I'm quite interested in having those guys guys help out with the assault. It's empty. Let's grab it quickly. There we go. I think it's a bit weird is that this is cut off. I thought that was connected. Maybe I'm wrong. Wasn't able to finish them off. That was silly. But they're dead. Cargo trucks. Let's move these guys into that area to investigate. Still don't see anything. So the AI hasn't been triggered by anything so far, it seems like. Ah, now they are. Okay. These nasty naval rovers again. Paratroopers. They do seem to have smacked this auxiliary tank pretty hard. Okay. Let's start up here. So let's link up here too, and then we'll see whether there are units within that patch. I do expect them to go for some form of counteroffensive too. So while I have to wait for the artillery to catch up, I might as well just get these guys back up in good shape for the final assault and move afterwards. Didn't really seem like something serious happened there. Okay, let's try this one again. Finally, it's down. Let's move towards the airfield. There is absolutely nothing in there, it seems like. We know there's an anti-tank down there, so we can't really do anything with that. But willing to throw these guys into the cauldron. To at least take down the T-38. Secure our flank. And I'm sure that they have... Yeah, we'll see. That was predictable. Or they have a fighter or something. At least an air unit. So annoying. That naval warfare is absolutely murderous on any of my units. A bomber. Oof. I do believe all units can land there, but that's just... land you first. Okay, let's start wearing them down. I have to finish the mission in 28 turns. You can keep attacking that as a juicy target. Need to move out of that stupid thing's range, unfortunately. At least try to. Okay, over here. Move these guys south. And keep moving. Now they probably both only get to go onto these hexes, so I might just as well move them like this. So yeah, like I said, most dangerous of positions, or the most difficult is probably torpedoes here. That seems to give the most issues. But I think we're nearly there. Okay, so bomber won't be a problem anymore. That's good already. Naval warfare still getting in closer. That's totally fine. Had to do it because couldn't let that bomber roam freely, for sure. Fine. Alright. They're very close to being in range of my own artillery. And, well, that was naturally what I was after. Although these are looking fairly weak. So if you land, a bit at a loss as to what to do with you. Let's pull you back and repair for now. Try to lure in the Wolframen into artillery range, because I don't see any alternative. They definitely need to be softened up before I can attack them. Okay, but it also means that these guys will surely be too late. So there's no real need to move them further ahead. At least in this case, I need to shell that and take it. Things are a bit more difficult down here, but I guess we'll manage. Seems like we'll be okay. This is really good, because otherwise it would be very tough to take them down. Oh, they also have heavies behind it. Okay, really weird movement. This is super silly, because it's useless to go in there. Okay. Well... let's go in there. This attack is not super useful. What? Right, so like I really hate, I'm gonna reload that because I just can't see that, and the problem is that it doesn't show me whether that's the case, so I'll be right back. Okay, back. Let's try to do exactly the same stuff as we did before. Like, for me, it's really near impossible to see. Like, I can move in here, but not in here, and I get that, okay, that's free rail line, but it's like I cannot see it myself, almost. Now that I know that that train hex or that train icon is there, I can see it, but it would be nice to have some other kind of indication there, because I have no, yeah. That's obviously not something that I wanted to do. Repair you. Okay, there we go. So let's try that again. Let's go in here then. I know that these were very weak. Let's start pushing. Here, 2. Right. I'm sorry for reloading that, but I mean, it's not as if I made a tactical mistake there, but it was more or less just a problem with the UI that made it hard for me to see, and I think it's silly to not correct that. Oh, and 2. Oh, they actually have a bit more there than I expected. But since I have a lot of auxiliary forces, I actually might just as well. Don't want to throw away my core forces, so I will remain vigilant. But we'll be okay. Let's just move along that line. Fine, nothing to do there, and we get to... I mean, we already did weaken those guys, so we're good. Seems like we have a little bit more leeway in this mission than the previous one. Or, well, my play might have been just a bit worse in the previous mission. It could be like that too. I think that's a bit more likely. Since I'm starting to, luckily, get the hang of the game a little bit again, at the very least. So that's good. Since it's been such a long while, then yeah, need to re-get the hang of it. But that's fine. Oh, you're already dead? Again here, I think this is truck movement, but I just don't know. Yep, it's truck. But it would have been impossible for me to actually see that. At least I cannot see that myself. I forgot to move these guys in there. Oh well. I will attack here though. That Nibblewerfer has been pestering me for long enough, and I won't accept it anymore. You guys regain efficiency for now, which is terrible. Take the Hex. They'll probably counterattack, especially with these conscripts in there, but I... will probably be fine. So, I mean, they are very likely to go and retreat, but what I meant with I'll be fine is that... That's weird, so he suddenly just stopped. No need to reinforce you now. And we'll probably not see any more enemy air units, but... And they'll go in there. Or not. Sweet. Well, guess you might as well finish those guys off. Attack. Oh, they went all the way up. Well. There. Thank you. And sure. Let's move. Like I said, we have plenty of time, at least till turn 28. So it's not as if in a huge rush. They didn't go in there actually, which is interesting. But I'm still gonna just move in and out. And I want to be able to shell these. Let's move in here proper. And let's start cutting them off there for whatever that's worth. These units up there also aren't particularly happy with this cutoff. No need to attack. Okay. Just checking these cities now. Okay. Let's go after whatever units we can find. Okay, so in order to shell this, I do need to put a unit right next to it. That's probably for the best. Oh yeah, you guys can't land. Let's see if these guys there regain efficiency. And no problem. Can't even push these guys out anymore. And with enemy forces retreating, we're in a good spot. Okay, well, let's finish them off. And I probably cannot push them out this turn yet. No. Okay. That's fine. Turn 27 will do the trick just as well. I think. They should have no supply, I think. Yeah. Link up the territory. So hopefully this will succeed to me. We'll see how that goes. Up here. Let's just spend 3 in order to hold that unit there for at least one more turn. Get a few more kills with the units up here for some extra experience. And apparently also some requisition points, because they're at 0 efficiency now. That's great. Attack, take the city. Take the city. Launch some assaults. And I guess destroying their airstrip is out of the question. But we got it. All the objectives completed, and this guy has attack against land infantry, defense against infantry, and reduction of enemy fortification level on attack. So that's quite nice. Vladimir Etush. Outcome event major victory. Your operation was a smashing success and helped to create the Demyansk Pact. Unfortunately, our other offensives were less successful, so defeating Army Group Center entirely is now out of the question. Yes, thanks. Let's not restart. No. Sure. Let's take a look. Seems like we can enact the Lend-Lease Act as well. So we'll see how that goes. We can't get Lend-Lease aircraft yet, but might soon do that too, just like Shock Army. Alright, I want to thank you for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Next up will be the Kerch Peninsula. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.